Hi students, in the last class we have discussed about classes and types of classes. In this class let us discuss about what are the class functions. So actually broadly if we divide them means in the class there will be main class and subordinate class. Actually for your examination purpose they will ask these main classes and subordinate class means they will ask you in order to identify which one main class and which is subordinate class. They will give one sentence to you, and in that they will ask you in order to identify which is main class and which is subordinate class, and later I will explain that too in the same class. So now let us discuss what is main class and what is subordinate class. So main class is which stands alone, means it has its own meaning, it is independent class. And for example, I met them, so that's it, that is main class. And the subordinate class means which cannot stand alone, it depends, it is a dependent class, it helps to independent, means it is dependent on independent class. For example, I met the man who is handsome. Here in this sentence who is handsome becomes subordinate class. I hope you have understood. So that is what main class and subordinate class. And I will give somewhat more information about subordinate class here. So here subordinate classes means which gives some extra information about that. That is what. So here some more examples for you. So subordinate class means although I was scared, and main class is I crept inside, and the boy who was 10 jumped. Here who was 10 is subordinate class. And next, after all this there are also nominal class. In that nominal class, that clauses will be there, interrogator clauses will be there, ing clauses will be there, and infinite clauses. All these clauses function as subject and verb and also object and complement and prepositional complement. Means all these clauses, whatever that clause is there, interrogative clause is there, ing clause is there, and infinitive clause is there, all these act as clause elements. For example, subject and verb and object, complement and prepositional complement. In this I will give only one example to you, that is that he gave a false name shows that he was doing something dishonest. So it is a that clause actually, and for that clause only I had given you an example to you. So in the above sentence, whatever the red color that means I had pointed here, first that functions as subject, and whatever the blue color that is there, no, so that functions as object. So this is nominal class, means in the nominal class that acts as a that class. And the next one is relative class. A relative class is also called as modifying clauses, and this class is introduced by WH pronouns, and that these two are modifiers actually. So there will be WH word and there will be also that in this relative class. Here I will give an example here. The family who live opposite our house are French. Here in this sentence actually the relative clause who live opposite our house modifies the noun phrase called as head family. Means the family here, head family, is nothing but who pronoun modifies the whole family. So this is relate, means who relates the family, head family. So that is why it is called as relative clause. And next one is comment clause. Comment clause functions as sentence adverbials. For example, to be honest, I am not sure what to do. Here to be honest equates with the adverb honestly. So that is why it acts as adverbials. So that's what. And the next one is comparative clause. In the comparative clause you simply remember that there will be more or less in that sentence. That is called comparative clause. If they will ask in the examination it is easy to identify for yourself. Comparative class is nothing but in that sentence there will be more or less. Simply you mind it that. Example I have given here. I used to go to the theater. Sorry, this year they have sold a lot more books than they usually do. Here there is a word more, so that is why it is called as comparative clause. And the last one is adverbial clause. Adverbial clause have different has different meanings, of course, such as time. Here means here adverb of time, of course, we used to refer. For example, I used to go to the theater whenever I had the opportunity. So here whenever refers to the time. So that is why here the adverb that refers to time. So that is why it is called as adverbial clause. Next, I have given you in order to identify which is main clause and which is of course subordinate clause. You simply underline the subordinate clause, or you take it as a homework. You write them and you underline and you do it as a homework. And in 3 slides I have given you these homework, and answers also there. First you do the questions, and if you get any doubts means you can check the answers also. I provided answers also, and I hope you have understood, my dear students. For more of course you can watch later and later. Thank you all of you once again.